hanging out at Long Beach Poly, the calm before the storm, or maybe even the swarm on the track this weekend up at Buchanan. Hanging out with Ariana Washington, getting ready for her final state track and field meet this weekend up in Clovis. And Ari, you've already won 2 state championships in the 1, 2 state championships in the 2. You added the 4x1 last year, becoming the first woman since 1979 to sweep all 3. I want to talk to you first about some of the times that we might be looking at this weekend. Last year, 11:39 in the 1, 23:22 in the 2, and you guys were 44:93 in the 4x1. I look at Shalonda Solomon's times. I know those have probably been on your radar for quite some time. She was 11:35 in the 1 and 22:9 in the 2. I mean, first and foremost, for you to have an opportunity to say, "I want to be the fastest ever here at Poly," is that a big motivator for you this weekend?
Absolutely. I mean, like, I think like it kind of sucks going to Poly because you don't really get a school record or a state record without having to break the national record as well. So, but I mean, who wouldn't want to have, like, you know, a school record in their name? And that's definitely been my main goal, especially in the 100. I know that I can go so much faster than 11:35, but in California the wind is never really on my side, and I think it just has to come at the right time and the right day, and I'll get it. And the 200, it's a work in progress. I think it's going to be a lot harder for me to break the school record just because I'm set to peak at a different time than normal. I'm set to peak later at the end of July for Worlds rather than, you know, this weekend at state meet. So, I mean, it'll be hard. I'll eventually hit 22, just might not be while I'm still at Poly. So,
I understand. That's the sacrifices sometimes that you have to make, that it's like you want to win a state championship, but you might not always come with the most glorious time associated with it. But I mean, the fact that you have been faster at Great Southwest and you know, at some of the other competitions last summer, although it might have been at altitude or it might have been, you know, winded or whatever, it tells you that you can get there. It's just whether it happens this weekend remains to be seen.
Definitely. People say like, oh, it's wind dated. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, my body still did it. You know, that's why I don't really put anybody's wind dated times down, because your body still had to go through that. Your body still had to run that fast time, and even though the wind helped or not, it's still like a fast time. That's still something that's like probably like no one's ever done. So I don't put down my 11:1 at all. I take pride in my 11:1 because I knew that at that time that's when I peaked. And I mean, like Trayvon, like when he ran 9.7, like you go 9.7, like that's just what it is. Like you can't really put it down because he went 9.7. Like you can't take that away from him. So I mean, I won state in some kind of like there's slow times on my standard, but I know that I'm a lot faster than what I probably ran at the state meet, so it's fine.
As long as you're the first person to the line,
that's pretty much it. As long as I'm winning, that's all that matters.
There was so much discussion earlier in the year in terms of you guys maybe having the group, and especially with you on the anchor, to go after that national high school record, whether it was going to be at Arcadia, whether it was going to be back at Penn Relays, especially with Jamaica in the race. Has that kind of died down, or the fact that we're coming back to the state meet, is that, especially after running 45.2 last week? I mean, how do you guys feel about that?
This is the time in the year where we take major drops in the relay. So I'm not really concerned about us not breaking the national record, but as far as us going after the national record, it's not really one of my main concerns either right now. I'm kind of really focused on myself and what I have to do. This is, you know, our last 2 times we're in the relay together. So, I mean, whatever happens, happens. We want to run faster than we did last year, definitely. 44.8, 44.7, but as, you know, the closer that we get, just proves to show that that record is soon to really come down, and whether it be next year or the year before, it's going to come down before some of the freshmen graduate.
Okay.